there, Gemini. Welcome to my channel, TWINfiniteocean Tarot. Hopefully you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant. We're going to be doing an overview for the month of September. See where the energies are, see what spirit is guided to tell you. Any advice they may have. I'm going to divide it into first 10 days, second 10 days, third 10 days. As always, I want to thank you for everything you do for my channel, all your likes, comments, subscribes. They're greatly appreciated. Okay, so the first animal spirit to come out is the sandpiper spirit. It says be playful. Maybe you've been being too serious about something. And it's time to be lighthearted. Like, remember that life does not have to be serious. Even if you have to go to work every day, you can have fun doing it. Just remembering to always be playful. And then we've got dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. And if this has to do with love, then be lighthearted and loyal all at the same time. You can have fun without disloyalty. Maybe in order to bring some sort of commitment or something back together, or something that you're loyal to, maybe more fun is needed. Maybe things have just been too serious or too mundane for a while, and it's time to bring some fun back into it. And then we have mouse spirit. Tend to the small things. The small things could be children. The small things could be maybe things you've overlooked along the way. You know, all the little things that may seem small but eventually build up into something. But we'll get more information. Let's see. If you don't like the shuffling, you can always fast forward a little bit, because the beginning of the month readings, they got lots of cards. So let's see. First 10 days, please. Like a very anxious energy around you. That could be why that sandpiper spirit came out. Could have to do with family, home, children, something that you're wanting to do, but you're not sure how to get there. Okay. We've got lots of fives here, so this is definitely going to be a month of change for you. Big changes. Okay, give me a second to kind of get down what it is that I'm about to say. Okay, So the first 10 days, I see a lot of confusion, illusion, fantasy possibly about something. With the moon and the Seven of Cups. Um, I think like at the base of it looks like you're making a judgment call on what truly makes you happy, what it is that you want. You realize that something that you've been doing has not been working for you. And you could have, like I said, just been overthinking something to death and just keeping your head down trying to accomplish something. And I don't know what this something is to you. It can be different for everybody. It could just be trying to be the best provider for your family as possible. And you've kind of spread your energy in far too many places, which has left you scattered. And also very unclear about where you're headed. So I do see you making a judgment call over possibly trying to rein in some of these things, because you're walking a very disillusioned, foggy path, right? And you're kind of tired of like not enjoying what it is that you have. Like you may have a lot. You may have a family, you may have a husband, wife, dog, house, or you may not. That could be what you want. But you've kind of gotten to the place that like you're not really seeing the benefit of your efforts because your efforts have been scattered in so many different places. And so, like I said, it looks like maybe just taking a, like, how am I going to say this? Giving yourself some grace for being human is possibly needed. Some fun. Quit worrying so much about what it is that you're wanting. Have a little bit more fun, but also not to the extreme of like not taking care of responsibility. You could take care of responsibility and have fun at it as well. Because it seems like the way that you've been doing it, no matter how many places or options that you have that you may have some emotion for, feelings for, it's not really filling you up as to what you truly desire, right? It's kind of left you like with sleepless nights. It hasn't gotten you to where you were headed. I do see in the next 10 days you may experience some kind of loss, whether that be financially, emotionally. Maybe you're just feeling that you're alone in this world. You've been abandoned, and this could just be like Venus is going to go out of retrograde. Mercury is in retrograde. Something could happen to where you feel that you've been loyal to so many, but who is loyal to you, right? When you need something, is there somebody there to catch you when you fall? Have you caught others when they've fallen? Kind of energy. And it says be loyal to what you love. So maybe you've had a lack of loyalty to anything in particular. And so when it comes time for it to come back to you, you haven't really you feel the lack. Like I said up here, it's like you want so much for this to happen, this 10 of Cups, the wish fulfillment, right? But there's just so many options that have been presented to you with the moon and the 7 of Cups that it's caused a kind of like a distorted reality on what happiness is, so you never actually get there. Your energy is too spread out. And it's not really benefiting you. So I think the realization here in this second 10 days is these options may have been good for a while. All the things I've been doing may have paid a little bit here and there. But when it comes down to the come down, who's there to catch me? Who's there to be my support? Who's there to be loyal to me when I need that back, right? I do see an energy here that is ready to step up and, you know, offer that for you. And it may come as this very big surprise because, like I said, you might experience some loss, some very big change that kind of wakes you up to who that dog is or who that person is that almost would go through the fire with you. And it could be your own child even, that's what I'm getting. Doesn't have to be. I think it's like getting to the bottom of, I don't know, it kind of feels dark night of the soulish, an awakening almost. This could be somebody surrounding you or in your energy as well. Because in the third 10 days, it looks like it says tend to the small things. And to me, your soul, maybe there's, I just see you very overburdened this month with responsibilities. And a lot of these responsibilities are not your own. And so I see you needing to like cut out some of the extra burdens in your life. And then we have 10-10 as well, so that could be a significant number for you. Intuitively, I think that you realize that there are certain things that need to be tended to, and you just haven't because you've been so spread thin with whatever that is, right? And that's probably why this tower is bound to hit, because the end goal is to be happy, and the way that you're doing things is not getting you even close to that. It's being built on a faulty foundation. If this does not resonate with you, I do apologize. I mean, only take what resonates to you. Flip the roles. This could be somebody attached to you going through a dark night. I see that in order for your wish fulfillments, in order for you to manifest, you've got to get to a place to where you're able to lay these extra burdens down. And I think that's where you'll find your happiness, because the balance between the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands is polar opposite, right? It's that yin to the yang. It's like you want this, but you're living in this. So you've got to figure out how you can release this load. And it could be just leaning on somebody attached to you to help you through this, right? Because like it says, be loyal to what you love. And I would say the same in reverse, right? Maybe it's a time to figure out what it is you do love, because you can't manifest out of this overburdened overburdened mindset, because doing that is only going to create more of this, the 5 and the 5, right? And so that's really not even a choice. Do you choose lack of money or do you choose lack of love, is kind of what I'm getting. You're needing to learn to manifest from a different place, because if not, you're going to stay in this burdened state, and you're not going to be happy with what is coming towards you. There's some small things that need to be tended to, and I think those small things are just weeding out things that don't matter in your life, right? Like these 7 of Cups, the lack mentality, facing these sadnesses that keep you from recognizing that there are 2 good cups there for you, right? Investigating ways to like relieve this stress, relieve the heartache or whatever it is that you're carrying, Because if you can manifest out of a different place, you'll be happy with the results of the divine, or you'll start to be more aware of what is already in your life, to be appreciated. Let me get some clarifiers. I'm a little... It's just a lot of confusion in this energy. That's why I'm confused. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to read it for you. Yeah. To get to this 10 of Cups, you first have to find this 9 of Cups. And that 9 of Cups is being happy with yourself. Can you honestly say that you're happy with who you are, where you've been, what you're doing? And not in an egotistical way. This is more of really loving yourself enough to make better choices for yourself that are more healthy to you. Because you can't get to the 10 without having the 9. You know, you can't love unless you know how to love. And I think that's where the illusion is. Maybe that's where the illusion is you feel like another person can complete you. And it doesn't start there. It starts with completing yourself first, and then you're able to share it with others. That could be why that the options that are coming to you aren't where they should be, because you're not giving enough attention to the main source, which is yourself, because you're too busy giving it in so many other places. And then I've got the 10 of Pentacles. So with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, it's possible. Like, changing that mindset from lack, which is these two cards, and changing it into, this is where I'm headed. I'm headed towards my wish fulfillment. I'm headed towards this generational wealth. I'm putting passionate effort into changing something in my life. Start giving myself more focus, because I'm sure a lot of the stuff you're giving your attention to is like bleeding you dry. It's emptying those cups. And if you're not, if you're too busy trying to fill a hole of something that's missing, it's never going to get filled, because really what's missing is you filling your own cup, because you're the only one in the end that's really got you anyways, right? Okay. I got a lot of cards here, just flipped backwards. That's weird. Alright, so, yeah, the 3 of Wands again. It's like awaiting results. You may have just been awaiting something to happen, to make a change in your life, or awaiting somebody to come back, or somebody to come save you, or somebody to, and I'm just getting like the image of what you're waiting for has already been put into place. But until you clear out whatever this illusion is, or clear out this fogginess, you won't see it clearly. Or the person attached to you will not see it clearly. Because I do see with the loyal dog spirit here is there's something here that you love, that is loyal to you, or even a bunch of people, your family. But it's like you're waiting for something that I feel like is already here with this 4 of Cups, but you don't see it. Either that, or you see it and don't feel worthy of it. I'm not sure. So let's get some Lenormand. And like I said, if this reading is not for you, I totally understand. It's for somebody in this collective. Yeah, it looks like something is going to trigger this within you, and it could come from somebody that you're attached to. Something that you love a lot. That could basically tell you that they love you, or they want you, or could even be like a breakup even. Or an offer of love, but you're just like, I don't know. I've got too many options. I don't see things clearly. I'm not sleeping at night. I need to make a judgment call over my life to see if this is for me or not. It's almost like something is wanting you to make a decision and you can't because you cannot see clearly. And like I said, it could just be because of the energies in the air. Whatever that letter does, it causes you some sort of almost distress. Like you have to go back to the drawing board and figure out, like, where did I miss a step? Where did I... And for somebody, it could be a divorce papers being filed, or... Whatever it is, it's causing a tower moment. It's causing some sort of disruption. And even though it says be playful, it's also time to kind of get serious, is what I'm getting. About yourself and where you want to go. It's like, quit worrying about the destination and just appreciate the journey. Okay, so the second 10 days, I almost see like an outpouring of love for you, and that could be like, you know, why it's saying to be loyal to what you love. Because if not, you may face some backlash, is what I'm getting. And you could be facing some backlash because you weren't loyal to what you loved, or somebody around you wasn't. But I do see an outpouring of love that kind of like makes you see things finally clear. Like you finally find your true north, or you finally have a place on the map that you realize is where you need to be. It's almost... It's like that aha moment. And that magnifying glass is that tend to the small things, right? So finding those small things that have been causing the most problem. And it could have something to do with communication. Maybe a lack of communication with somebody in particular, or the way you communicate possibly needs to be tended to a little bit, because possibly people are not seeing you for what you're truly trying to accomplish. They could see you as being like, nothing bothers you, everything's fine, tra-la-la-la-la, but they're not seeing you clearly. Somebody could be making a judgment call on you, like, they look happy to me, when in turn you're actually you're under a lot of stress. But whatever happens the second 10 days, it's like almost like a call for your people to surround you. And I don't know what that pertains to, but it's going to change your mindset from lack to almost of abundance. Like you finally figure out like where you're going and how you're going to get there. And you could just set that intention out into the universe, and then like the third 10 days, it's you waiting for it to come in. Like you intuitively start to feel it picking up, the momentum. And then you might even realize it's been in your face the whole time. I'm not sure. Maybe you just need to tend to the small things in order to see it or find it. I don't know. This one confused the heck out of me, Gemini. I am so sorry. I normally have problems reading for Geminis, but this has been exceptionally one of those. Hopefully you got something from this. I hope it helps. And whoever needs to see it sees it. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, so we have got Arrow, and Arrow says, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And that could have to do with this compass over here. Then we have Dog again. Protection from a powerful friend. That's that loyalty. And then we've got Dogs again. Getting together with friends. Like I said, it's a group thing. Like, it's like the family comes together, the friends come together. Then I've got Younger Woman. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Dark Man. Dealings or relationship with a dark haired or dark complexion. Dark man. Okay. Hold on. Lots of people here anyway. It says bell. Announcement. That could be what that letter is about. Some kind of announcement that, I don't know, it just snaps you into like confusion to seeing things clearly. And then it says, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Yeah, that's what this is. Well, like I said, I hope this helped. If it did, please smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I'm sorry, I read it as best as I could, and I hope that whoever needed to hear it hears it. I love you guys to the moon, stars, and Mars, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.